Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to another scene for this life. Get a Fenris venue set in Duluth, Minnesota at the Sept of the Hearths fire. And we will zoom in on a cabin. One whole cabin. There are even people in the cabin. It's nuts. Um having having done her shenanigans for the day, well, for the most part, at least till we hit a certain point in the evening, Charlotte is in her free time. And that means that, considering she's gone on her walkies and handed out a handful of things to a handful of people, very particular people, she has come back around, kind of fiddling with her hands, fiddling with her phone, just kind of fiddling in general, because she won't know the outcome until, well, it hits her in the face, I suppose. But yeah, she'll put her back in to the pack house, trot up the porch, meander into the kitchen, and kind of pitch an ear to the stairs as she just kind of idly heads for the fridge. Is there any chance Freya's like blasting music, or is there any inclination of what's happening up there?
Let me roll. Silent.
Yeah, she kind of pitches the ear, wrinkles her nose a little in disappointment when she doesn't hear anything, which means she has no prompt to go on.
Well, in fact, you do hear something. You hear the sound, the latch on the door going for the back door into the kitchen.
Kind of blink a few times. She was literally about to yell. But yeah, she'll close the fridge door to the jingle, jingle, jangle of many, many, many bottles. And snag the bottle opener off the fridge, pop it, slap the magnet back up, and like lean over.
As Juno appears in the doorway, just kind of looks in, a cigarette in hand. She just raises an eyebrow.
Hey.
Hey.
I delivered the other videos.
Anybody said anything yet?
I mean, not really. Skyripper seemed a little off about it, but said he'd pass it on. And I mean, the tail singer just always smiles. He does the smile and the cawing, always. Ugh. Shudders.
Well, I'm sure you'll find out soon enough.
Oh yeah. Eventually, they will send me a sign.
I mean, the worst thing that can happen is they literally don't know what to do with it.
Shit, who's in that one, that one, that one? They got kinfolk. Helpless shrug? I'm sure one of the
They'll figure it out.
Use a thumb drive. And, well, I hope Lena knows how to use a thumb drive if no one else does. I don't. Shrug. Helpless shrug.
Yes. She's good with computers.
Skeptical glance. You full of shit right now?
Fuck it, I'll roll it. Just the image of the screaming children as now the three staring down the computer flashes through Juno's mind as the minute sub is rolled. If you want to go in like that.
I will. I mean, to be fair, she's legit asking, like, are you full of shit right now? Squinty face.
It's alright. Minute sub. Sweet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I could get all successes. Doubtful, though. No.
She just, doesn't change her expressions, lifts up the hand, puts a cigarette in her mouth, and is, oh yeah, she knows what she's doing.
Kind of shakes her head a little bit. Okay, if you say so. So, come here. Like, stretches a hand out. Come here.
Just raises an eyebrow. What?
I mean, I don't want to yell across the kitchen, for one, but
No, why'd you have to be, like, really
weird about it.
weird about it?
I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm kind of weird.
You know what? You know what, Dr. Ditz, I never realized.
Yeah, well, there you go. Oh, there you go. It's all
There I
laid
what?
out. There you go. All laid out.
What did you say first time?
Don't know what you're talking about. So, I have been semi in the loop with you on it, but I'm kind of chasing things back after some things I talked to Marcel about.
She visibly tightens to a point. Just sits down, cigarette in mouth.
Not things about you that I'm chasing up on. Things about, like, your dad and apparently this, like, crazy family feud history you guys have going. Like a brow kind of wrinkle.
Oh yeah, I asked about that.
Oh, who'd you ask?
Maria,
Oh. Wait, which Maria?
my aunt.
Yeah, that's the one I figured. Okay. How
Oh.
did that go?
Well, depends.
Did you get answers?
I got some answers. Just vague. I'm gonna go probably talk to her again, or at least now that I know at least where to start throwing the darts. Start asking Lena, and maybe Mom. She might know a few things.
I hadn't chased all the way back to the start of it yet, just because, I mean, I thought about it, and I asked about it a few times, but
We were chasing a
kind
few
of-
100 years.
yeah, there's a solvable amount of history, there's kind of a relatable amount of history, and then there's ancient history. So
Best way to describe it is that it is old family tension. That the further it got away from the homeland, the more tense it got.
and apparently new squabbles crop up every generation, so
Yep.
I'm kind of branching back a direct line. And I figure, at least at the moment, the best two people I can talk to, because let's face it, I'm not talking to anyone else at length in that immediate family. I'm probably going to talk to Abel. I was actually about to roll out and see if he was hanging around Sept, and talk to Lena, because it seems pretty clear to me that what your family saw and what the nation saw were two different things.
What do you mean?
It might be about your dad.
What do you mean?
Kind of like, while, bear with me here, while what Marcel did only breaches a particular tenet and would have essentially, when you think of the grand scheme of viable punishments, in a pretty minor way, like, it was a big deal. It was wrong. but in the eyes of the nation, it was excusable. And back before that, other things happened from your side of the family that in the eyes of the nation were, as far as I can tell, excusable.
What like? You know something, Charlotte.
I think I know something, but I want to make sure I know something. That's why I want to talk to Abel, because he would know more about the things they're holding on to.
Considering it's my family, I'd like to know.
I mean, you can come with.
All right. I'll come with.
Why the fuck not? Come on.
She'll
Just,
just stand up.
yeah, if it sounds hairy, it kind of is.
The fact that you don't want to tell me right now means that it's going to be hairy.
Did you... You know Marcel's battle scar?
Which one? He's got quite a few.
She kind of thinks about it for a second and like gestures up to a particular like shoulder area. The silver one up here.
What about it?
Not a battle scar.
Raises an eyebrow. What is it?
I mean, if I understand right, your dad was convinced it was a trial and possibly a warning. It was proving his worth, from what I can tell. But that doesn't make it any less gruesome. At least from my eyes. But I'm not old blood and I don't look at things the way everyone else does. Next time you're hanging with your mom, look through your photo album. He hides it in like every single photo.
She just stands there for a second. Let's go see Abel.
Nod. And she will... Fuck it, she is taking the spear with her. It is now her other companion in this beautiful crime. And yeah, she'll head for the door, pull out her phone, thumb through to Abel, and just shoot a text. With the... Actually, she will in fact include a squinty face selfie. And text, you on set?
You get a reply. Yeah, I am. What's up, Sleaze?
He gets a fresh selfie of a frowny face.
You finished riding that Trimson dick yet?
I mean, that or I am taking the most awkwardly timed selfies known to mankind with a cabin in the background. And, exhibitionism isn't my thing.
You get a message back. You did look like you were struggling up and down a pole, alright?
This time the angry frowny face.
There's a photo bomb of Juno in the back of that one.
He just sends back kinky.
And she finally goes, yeah, that's me. Kinkmaster 5000. I need a story. Where you at?
Beer garden.
I am en route.
After you're finished, lubing up. Yep, cool. I'm ready.
She just sends the angry face emoticon this time. Sends it 5 times.
King,
Yeah, when you
King Master 5000. Really?
She's
Is that what you're going with?
I mean, the best thing you can do when people give you shit is own it. Otherwise, it might hurt your feelings. Kind of grins back.
True, but if your next Dean name's King Master 5000, you only have yourself to blame. It's just a smirk of just
The suck in a breath as she is like, I have a witty retort for this, and she just kind of pauses and is like, shit.
walks past.
I mean, she's still walking. She's just got that face of oh god, he's a Galliard. I've committed social suicide. Okay, sweet. I mean, it could be worse. At least it's honoring a skill set. Still walking.
Particular set of skills, eh, Charlotte?
Got a very particular set of skills, apparently. I wish they could decide whether I was straight or gay, though. They don't seem to really settle.
I mean, it is hard to tell.
But flannel's warm. Shut up.
As they enter the beer garden,
you can see him. I mean, he's not hard to find. The bright green hair is a signal. Kind of half mohawk as well.
Is he on his own? Is he with somebody?
You spot the telltale sign of Abel. You actually do see Lena sitting on the other side. They've been known to hang out and chat. You might see. Let's see, who would you see with Abel Erickson? Oh yes. Where are they now? You would definitely see Perfidy. You would see Junkyard Dog. You would also spot the Mighty Owl herself, probably getting drinks over at one of the corners of the bar.
Hot diggity damn.
You'll also see Lily, probably actually flanking with Lena. Actually, the two of them are sitting drinking as well. But Abel just seems to be wandering around, picking up drinks off the bar were about to leave behind or about to drink from, and he just takes them off him and drinks himself. And they kind of just stare at him. He stares back and keeps walking. He'll eventually spot the two of you. Put the cigarette in his mouth as he takes a drink of one of the pitchers. Well, it is Sully and Juno. It's like a cartoon.
There's a slow, in fact, there's not even a slow lane just through the link is see, it's not sticking yet. It's fine. It's fine.
It'll stick. As she says out loud.
Don't worry, mounts the pole. Taps her shoulder.
That's it. Mounts the pole.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Zori liked it.
No. Absolutely
I think it's
not.
very fitting.
No. Don't you dare. You wouldn't.
I could.
Not you. Oh God, you especially. No, ma'am. But points at Abel. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Please don't fucking do it.
Just walks by. He picks up another pitcher. Looks around. Yeah, that's right. Takes a drink and swig of it.
Does it taste better when it's not yours?
Yes.
Just swings out of the bottle she brought with her.
Suppose it's to get offenders in me. Command, conquer, take what's yours. Ha ha! Just takes a victorious swig of the beer. I have conquered. And taken.
I mean, someone's beer, but baby steps.
First the beer, then the sept. Nods.
That does not sound like a baby step.
Depends how big the baby is. Slowly walks over to the bar.
Shoots the squinty eye after her.
you want anything mounts the pole, or are you good?
Frowny face.
Abel?
Holds up his own beer like, eh.
You think, what, you're not having another one after that?
I mean, order it for yourself. It'll taste better if he takes it from you.
That is true.
Side glances.
Well, there you go then.
Can't argue with that ruling. As Juno does all come with 2 pitchers. To
The
sit
grump-
down at the table.
The grump on the pole have it right as he plonks himself down, props his big boots up.
So I can deal with the grunt.
Mm-hmm. I bet you Chris does that on a regular basis.
There's the that's none of my business sip from the bottle.
It's the look at Charlotte of like, oh really?
I mean, you can say hardly say anything, Sully, but no, I get it.
I mean, at least I'm not grumpy. Sticks her tongue out.
No, Abel notices you're not grumpy. Felix got that whatever he does.
Got that, whatever he does.
I don't know. He just gives them a look, and they're all suddenly happy all of a sudden. I don't fucking know what your brother does. Takes a drag of his cigarette.
To be honest, I don't think any of us do, really.
I mean, Chris has got you happy, Grump. I've actually seen you smile. It's pretty eerie.
It should be. Don't know what's hiding behind the smile. Could be some devious plans. Just could be really drunk.
No, you just look like the Terminator. You know, from Terminator 2.
2?
Where he's trying to smile. It's pretty entertaining, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it could be worse. Could be a T-1000. I hate those fucking things.
No, they're the coolest part, man. He was all business.
What
What's
business?
wrong with the T-1000?
Look, there are very few movies that I've seen a lot of, but Terminator 1, 2, and... It is 3, right? Or is it?
You don't talk about 3, Juno.
Exactly.
Come on, get your street cred up, jeez.
You can get my street cred. Do I look like I have street cred?
No.
Exactly.
Well, like, get it up then, jeez. What you
What?
doing? Like?
What should I do? Dye my hair green and roll up my sleeves? Will that work?
They're
I mean-
like a joke.
I mean, I don't know, Juno. Maybe you should just shave your head. I mean, you
might
look
do.
about as angry as Neri is usually. Maybe you should join the Black Furies. Fuck it, go all the way.
I could do, but I've already made my choice, I'm afraid. I get the bull ring, though. I do kind of like that. You know, it kind of
I know.
points at the nose.
Nah, fuck that. Go for the fucking belly button and the nipple rings. Might as well complete the whole fucking set.
Have you got the belly button nipple rings?
Nah, I'm not that, serious enough. But, bull ring is just whatever. Felt like it.
Just fucking with the April. She just goes and swags from the picture.
Tilts his head. Are you, though?
I am. Please.
Or is
What?
Juno getting jealous of my dashing good looks again?
Like, I don't know. There's just something about the hair.
Slowly over.
Bright green.
Jealousy.
Yep. She can't handle it.
Can't
I
handle it.
You just have the same
Yeah.
color again. Angry black.
Wow, I might just
I
dye my
remember,
hair.
though, you used to be ginger.
What?
Yeah, I remember. Lily! She was ginger, right? Lily nods as she takes a swig of her beer. Ah. Ginger Ninja Juno. That's it. I will get pictures of this.
There are pictures somewhere.
I'll find them.
I don't doubt your abilities.
I'll just talk to Linda.
I mean, just the shrug of yep, just accepting the fact that she used to be fucking ginger.
Just accept the doom.
Oh, Felix is going to love this.
Felix?
Oh, yeah. I get to remind him that, ginger.
Squid.
Yeah, you know what? He would probably enjoy that. He didn't let me. He just turns and looks at Charlotte. He called me. Oh, what was? I don't remember it being Ginger Ninja Juno. I remember it was just Charlotte and that. But he called me something for like 3 months straight.
I can imagine it.
I was 13. Just the shrug as she just starts downing the pitcher again.
So what you need to tell from apart from you're hanging around with the hounds? Smirks and punches Sharon on the shoulder.
The hounds?
Yeah, you got that Alice chick. I know her. I know all about her.
What do you know about her? Squinty face.
I know her people used to work for my family. They used to do all kinds of shit. Not my actual, like, extended family. Do this a lot of work around the States. They're like, those guys, the frontline soldiers. That's them. Although, falling out and shit, but they were kind of mercenaries for hire at some point.
Or higher?
Kinda. They do a lot of work. They did some work for the families, but they were mainly doing it for us for a long time, from what the stories say. They've been kind of fell out of favor with us though since. They're not as like highborn as like say Points Princess over there, or Queen or Princess and me or the other one. You know what I mean? They're more lower on the chain. It's not quite Silver Fangs. It's more like we're better Vikings than you're better Vikings.
It's kind of a skeptical brow raise. Okay, but if it's for hire, what's the cost?
I mean, it's like real old school shit. Like where they're jarls, they're their house carls and all that type of shit.
It's not for hire.
It's as close to the Viking terminology as hire, Charlotte. Jeez.
Well, yeah, but when you're getting compensated and when you're not.
I mean, they got compensated.
With what?
Title. Prominent places.
Frowny face.
I mean, it's all part of a bargain, man.
Gotta think old school about it.
Nah, they haven't been to the homelands. They only got brought to the homelands when one of the old beans from back home decided to bring them back. Oh, they're more American based. That's why none of them sound fucking Vikingish or Swedish or Norwegian or Finnish.
No, but end of the day, you still rather trade over a load of motorcycles for some work. Probably say yes.
Yeah.
There's a point. That I can do. Title's not so much.
I mean, to them, it's shit, I'm sure there's a reason she's here. There usually is.
There's a shrug.
Heard a lot about her from Neri, though. The smirk.
From Neri.
Mm-hmm.
Squints.
What? Neri and I are friends.
What'd you hear from Neri?
I hear many things from Neri.
Bet you do.
Mm-hmm. About how much of a lesbian you are.
I need you to pick. You can't have it both ways.
No, you're definitely a lesbian.
I knew it.
Frowny face.
I mean, that's what Neri says.
I mean, pretty sure that's wishful thinking on someone's part.
I don't know. I'm not Black Fury.
Just kind of pokes her tongue out at him.
So, what does Elditz need?
Family Feud related story time?
Leans back. What?
I mean, she kind of squints a bit about it. Like, kind of pitches a glance over to where Len is sitting and glances back.
She's chatting to Lily.
I mean, you guys don't seem to have it that bad this generation, I guess. Besides the obvious.
You haven't met my mom yet.
No, I have very pointedly not met your mom.
You're fucking lucky.
That woman moves through a fucking field like a hurricane.
She does. Speed in a rune does. Kind of bites his lip. Well, you see, the reason why Mother Dearest doesn't talk to me much is because I told her to go fuck herself. About the whole tradition shit. So, I'm pretty much the periphery, In terms of the great family, punches his two fists together.
Yeah.
And Lily is, well, Lily and Leaf are Lily and Leaf. Leaf is from back home. They're a different breed over there.
Yeah.
And from what I know of Good Old Blood River, she never gets involved in the politics.
No. No, not really. Doesn't seem like.
And Len and me are cool.
Well, that's something.
Shrugs. I know my brother spends a lot of time, but Marcel's always been one on the edge. You know? I mean, me and him clash. We clash a lot because he's a cunt. I'm a cunt too. Odds fairly. I mean, for both Juno and Charlotte, he looks like Marcel, except the hair is green. You know what I mean? They look alike.
Totally.
Like they have the same deep blue eyes, but Abel's are a bit lighter, and his facial features are a bit softer. You know, he doesn't have as much years on him.
Totally. I just sat there, let him speak, smoking, nodding.
But yeah, I want to kind of figure out at least like recent history. What all's
recent.
gone on?
Ooh,
Like
okay.
there's I'm sure there's like some ancient tale which I probably should know eventually, but
Yeah, apparently, points to Juno, your lot murdered my lot at a wedding, very dishonorably, like murdered sons or some shit.
Something like that.
And apparently a blood feud was laying, which is pretty serious business.
okay. Is there actually a full story of like why or what happened?
From what I can tell, it was that the daughter of one of the matriarchs was marrying one of us, and the family had rising tension, and they decided to do what our tribe loving to refer to as eliminate certain assets. One of the sons was causing a lot of issue, and suddenly he ended up dead. And in that process, another son ended up dead, therefore destroying partially the line.
Ouch.
So you can imagine we didn't take that very well. Now, thankfully, the Orcsons are notoriously spread out. So, you know?
Yes, so.
So, dishonor was given. Most of the people back home, they take it a bit more like we're fighting the worm, you know? And we are here too. But such an act like that, it's hard to let slide, you know?
Well, yeah,
Now-
but how many horrific crimes have gone back and forth since?
Clicks his fingers and get into my next point. I know history is not kind to both sides in terms of who's the right and who's the wrong. You know, both families have done some shady shit. Hell, I'm sure there was a reason why the Trimisons decided to go all fucking Julius Caesar on these people. You know,
Probably.
Probably.
so it's every tale of the Get Offenders. It's bloody, it's hypocritical, and it's just full of more death. Entertaining, don't get me wrong, but it's some bloody shit.
Okay. How about recent, besides the obvious? Like, one step back from there, even.
Oh, I mean, there was our mom, Ajax, Maria, Lena. Well, Lena was young, from what the stories say. There was also our cousin. I think he died though. And from what I can tell, Marcel came around that time when he was still young. and Marcel was eager to prove. And what the story goes along, and from what different accounts say, different stories, Ajax was pretty tough on him. I mean,
I'm gonna peony the poop out of him to see if he's holding back.
you can peony the poop out of him, see if he's holding back. Yeah.
I would also like to do that.
Only one.
Because Juno is also interested in this shit. Shit. If Juno can spot anything. Oh, shit.
Got better roll than I did. Shit.
It's not that he's holding back, he's trying to just figure the right way to say it. As a Galliard, it's kind of how you say it and how you know what I mean? He's doing his shit.
Yeah.
He is rolling it around on his tongue, trying to figure out what way he can convey it. That's definitely the impression you're getting.
Again, Juno doesn't really say much, just carries on nodding. Snuffs out the cigarette she was smoking in the ashtray and starts pulling out another one.
I mean, for what it's worth, like, official version aside, he's your brother. Like, what happened?
Something happened.
He didn't tell you?
I mean, he didn't really talk about it to me for a while, but something happened. I remember him. I was still really young, and I remember my mom started yelling a lot. You look around, everyone else is drinking, and you can tell that he's making sure that he's saying this where the other Trimonsons can't hear. Specifically, one of them.
Sorry, can or cannot?
Can't.
Okay.
Well, I remember my mom yelling. I remember her getting so angry. I've never seen her angry like that before. Or since. I remember Marcel telling her that it was part of a process. I was watching from the door, and when they saw me, she came over and picked me up, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just remember her being really upset, so something must have happened, because I don't know, it was weird. One minute Ajax was at Marcel's throat, and we used to watch, man. You know, they used to go at each other. And then suddenly, it was weird, you know? I figured Marcel was just playing the game, you know?
And then suddenly
So I called
everything
him a
was
cat.
magically copacetic.
Yeah. I called him a coward a few times about it, you know? Figured, well, what happened and all that, he was just doing some nefarious shit, but
That is weird.
I mean, don't get me wrong, what he did was what he did.
I mean, it wasn't right, but they're not right even in a really direct, like, not even a big, long-standing feud way, but in a, like, right here, years ago, to the same people kind of way, stretches back. And, I mean, kind of gestures, you know, I want to put, like, I want to close shit up.
You want to close shit up.
Good luck with that.
Well, I know things have kind of gone to shit with the whole original plan thing. I was never even in on, kind of finger quotes, the plan, but I'm taking a different tack. And honestly, kind of looks over to Abel like, honest to God, who's heading it now? Because I need to talk to someone, and I need to actually let them know what I'm trying to do.
Tell you to mind your own goddamn business.
I was involved before. Why wouldn't I be involved now?
Because you're not one of us. I don't
I'm
see
not
no
talking.
Trimmetson. I don't see no Trimmetson and Ulrichson on your veins, Sully.
I'm not talking about a personal blood feud. I'm talking about crimes that happened in this lifetime that have or haven't been addressed properly by a Philodox.
So why, you gonna start punishing my brother now randomly?
No. I'm gonna keep training with them.
Good luck.
They'll meet if those that have escaped punishment, they'll meet it back in the homelands. It's that simple.
It's that simple on a personal level, but there's still tension and there's still issue. We have bigger
Oh.
fucking problems. I don't want to lay a fucking blood feud to rest. I just want to address the fucking elephant in the room.
Abel just takes a drag of a cigarette, looking off in the distance.
Gonna shoot him a curious glance.
Nope.
No expression.
Nope.
I mean, like you said, the other shit's none of my business. Does he have like the pack link kind of look, like he's conveying
Looks like-
something, or is he just ignoring me?
He's like he's weighing something, but he just nods idly.
Like a lot of this stuff I didn't even know happened, to be honest.
I mean,
I was sheltered.
I mean,
no
your whole
denying that.
family was. You weren't Gru.
Exactly.
Treated you like his family.
Like I said, I was the fifth. I told you this before. Kind of gave up trying to raise a crew with me.
I mean, I don't think it was even that.
Abel just shakes his head.
Like, I talked to your mom, too. You guys were kept apart from it. I mean, if I had a family, I'd want them kept apart from all this, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
At least until they had to be part of it.
You okay, Abel?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Sure?
Yep.
Need more beer?
Nope.
Shrugs. Starts drinking again.
Smiley kind of rubs her face. It's just idly tipping the empty bottle this way and that, you know, with a finger on the top of the neck. Smiley kind of glances over to Abel. Have you actually... She kind of gestures, again, up to the appropriate, like, shoulder and neck area. Have you actually seen the whole thing?
Oh yeah. We talked. After Callum's death. I know why.
She kind of blinks. Thought you said a second ago you didn't.
I'm a good liar. I want to see, did you know?
I know what Marcel told me.
Told me the same thing.
I didn't know if you'd know more. I still haven't even seen it.
I seen it.
What is it?
Go find out.
Okay.
Like I said, my brother and I have conflicts. We're not aligned. But even I twitched when I saw that.
Yeah.
I got a pact to lead. An alliance is to keep.
A thoughtful glance.
You stand up. Ask the person who was there.
Oh, well. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, she's not going to hold him off if he's standing up and getting ready to go.
Kind of just walks back over to pick one of his own beers and sit down on his own.
And glances over to Juno.
Well,
And she'll flick over to Packlink to continue the conversation. From the way I understand it, it's bad. And there's a design. I don't know what it is. I will know what it is. But especially when you two are supposed to be married. Jack said he was going to test him. And he made him earn his way in and then brought him into his pack.
Nope. Kitty. Nope.
I thought he did.
Nope.
Wasn't that
Told
the
him
part of...
Worthy enough to marry his daughter, not his pack. He was never good enough to win the pack.
I thought he said that once he did it, it was good enough to marry or to go into his pack. My B.
Nope. Nope.
Thank you for the correction. No. Nix that part. But yeah, he had to prove he was worthy, and apparently proving he was worthy involves what I'm willing to bet is really extensive scarring. And silver.
I assumed as much.
And I know people keep saying that's the way it is. But... And for what it's worth, this is still in Link. Like...
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah. So... I know that people keep saying these people are good guru. But being a guru and a good person are not fucking synonymous. And... what Marcel did to you is wrong, but he's already punishing himself, and you're ready to set it aside. I need other people to be ready to set it aside, and if that means pointing out that just as heinous things have been done on the opposite end that can't be held accountable, sorry, let me mute my phone.
She stands up.
I'm just trying to put at least this generation of personal interconflict to bed, you know? You staying at home, him staying in the crags. People talking all the time. We've got better things to focus on. And no, I know you don't stay at home anymore, not like you used to, but the talking is still shit.
End of the day, what happened was between me and him. Everything else after that is just ripples of the effect. Going outwards, everyone else is affected.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's still something that everyone's talked about and everyone's formed an opinion on. And the only way I know to put stuff like that to rest is have a Philodox rule on it, because once it is settled, it is fucking settled. There's no more debate. It's just done. It's the best thing I can think of.
I know you got good intentions, Charlotte. But now you're really treading in dangerous waters. Because it could piss off a lot of people if you make one wrong move.
I think I went to Abel. Callum was kind of my in on the original move we were going to make against Marcel. But that's fallen apart.
Has it?
Yeah.
My plan's always been the same. She'll just start walking.
Kind of rubs her face. Was your plan involved in anyone else's? Do you have any idea how many people were vying in?
Everybody else wanted to take their piece. Like I said, everybody had an opinion.
And everyone else had reasons. You're not the only person that Marcel hurt.
I'm not.
And we're not the only people that Carves has messed with.
I know that, Charlotte. I know that.
And what they're trying to do and what they're trying to avenge is important too.
I never said it wasn't.
Then
Don't
why are you
take
walking
it.
away?
Because she stops and you can see as she turns, actually, like at the entrance of the beer garden.
Because?
That wound is still open and bleeding. There's only so much of it I can take at once.
I'm right here.
Not in front of everybody at the beer garden.
Kind of rolls her lips in for a second, glances around.
He's fucking everybody's there.
Yeah, oh, I know. She's just assessing who is there. Because Lena and Lily were both still there. Are you already at the line?
What are you thinking?
Well, for one, and there's another person I wanted to talk to about it, but for two, Lily is here. And for once, we both have time.
All right. Do you see? She doesn't go towards the. Like looks like she's about to leave. She pulls out a cigarette again, lights and turns and walks to the bar, and you see she gets like a bottle of something strong.
At least for Raccoon, we probably won't be doing it in the middle of the beer garden. Don't worry.
Alco.
She said, I'll go?
Said I'll cope.
Okay.
Like the head.
Sorry, I just didn't hear you clearly. Okay. She finally gives a little nod and hops up from her seat. Pitches the, finds wherever the recycling bin, whatever it is. Pitches her bottle in there. And finally just kind of makes a polite approach on the two local Trimbusans.
Yeah. I'll just pull them up.
And
They're both there.
yeah, she'll make the approach. She's not going to just plunk down next to them with zero announcement at all, as tempting as it is to do it with Lena.
Lena has her back to you. She's like, you can just see the strecks of the long blonde hair. Lily spots you first, and she just gives a little idle wave.
She gives a little wave back.
Lena will look over. She takes inhaling a drink.
As Juno suddenly appears with more drink.
Another little wave.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hey. How you doing?
Good. Sharing a drink with my niece.
Good.
Letting Samantha and Maria have some time together. They're both fussing over Dana, so she just shrugs. We thought we'd, let them have it.
Seems legit. How relaxed is Lena looking?
She looks pretty chill. You know what I mean? Her and Lily seem to be just having a good, you know what I mean?
Then, yeah,
good.
she'll...
Like, Lily was one of her cubs as well, so, you know what I mean? She's probably actually just sitting down like a mom would, taking out her kid for a meal or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, then the approach is definitely the casual one. I was just weighing up whether it was a good idea, but I mean, it's the whole, especially when she's like, I'm just spending some time with Lily. And she's not going to sit down and bust into the middle of it, but she will, come around so that she can, give Lena the side hug across the shoulders when she says good.
She just looks at her. Bit unsure of how to take it. She's like, okay, that's happening. But squeezes.
Well, then, you guys want more company, or shall I fuck off mightily?
She shrugs idly. Lily just doesn't seem to care either way. She's just slowly taking a sip from her beer.
How about a +2 with offerings? Does Juno just kind of appears at the table with drinks?
Lily just smiles. Sure.
She'll sit down, plonks the drinks on the table.
And yeah, try a little plunk down.
Then it just leans back, takes a drink. Lily's just Lily, watching everything, looking around.
So before I do forget, and sorry for busting in with it at the start, but when you do get a minute, Lily, if you have the time, if we could borrow you later, that would be awesome.
Oh, just nod. Sure.
Then she'll look a glance over to Lena. How's the whole house thing going?
Yeah, she's only here for like 2 or 3 days. Some actual official business, so I'm not that peeved.
Well, that's good. I'll take it.
Yeah, we've been restricted to staring at each other from the hallway. Besides, Dana's there, so she's a welcome distraction for everybody.
How many hours a day do you spend just staring in the front hall?
Oh, what?
Grinning?
Samantha's doing me a solid and keeping all the focus on Dana and you know.
Okay, well, good. There's an awkward pause as she considers a thing. Juno will in fact kind of feel the trickling thought of like, technically we could probably take her off her hands, but I'm not sure your aunt wants our hospitality, and I'm not sure I can afford to be scared 24/7 in the cabin. Like it's kind of the running internal monologue that you catch.
She just, you just see the slight shaking of the head, just like, not like with a smile, just laughing a little bit. Did she mention when the twins are due?
No.
Doesn't know yet, or?
We'll probably have no idea until we actually hear about it.
I thought as much. Don't know, it's... Feels like I haven't seen Dana in forever.
Mm-hmm.
So, awkward family visits aside, is everything going okay?
Huh? Then it'll turn big taking a drink?
Like, all that fun and games aside, like, I assume you get to leave the house. Is everything else going okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
You at least get to escape to go work with, like, Cora and Damon?
Oh yeah, no, the kids are fine.
Good.
It's they are, Junkyard has been here, gone, and they are merely preparing for a small test we set them usually. So I imagine they are rapidly trying to practice maneuvers with each other.
Any change to, like, where all you guys are going so I know where to not be?
Same place as before, it'll be just longer and far less fun, and there'll be crying and puttering and flusterness as always.
Yeah. Gonna be anything like the one you guys did for us?
Yeah.
Fun times. Do I want to, like, better yet, I'll ask, was there a particular, like, partway through trial, like, testing thing?
Yep.
Do I want to know what it was?
She shot you with several things.
Oh, lovely.
The gauntlet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's just kind of doing the grimace nod of like, oh yeah, that'll be the thing that happens.
You
Well,
bringing
we'll
the
see.
log back?
Shrugs. We'll see. Depends on how other teamwork is going.
Bet it's fucking ace.
It has its moments.
A for effort. Shrug.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you know what? I have awkwarded you enough. I'll let y'all chill.
Eyebrow raise.
Eyebrow raise.
You want to ask me something?
I always want to ask you things.
Uh-huh. What is it?
Uh, kind of a proper review on the kind of stuff that Ajax used to get up to, the kind of things you guys did together.
There's like an
The
eyebrow
whole
raise.
thing with actually, the thing with Marcel was like right before their wedding, wasn't it? So it wasn't that long ago.
Nope.
The whole thing that happened with Marcel.
Nothing specific then.
Uh, lots of specific things, but that's
I know. I know. I know, Charlotte.
yeah. Eyeballs, the drink that has appeared because bless Juno's heart.
Lena just ruffles into her jeans, takes out a cigarette, lights it. Okay. Ask. Lily just leans back with a curious eye as well, because, you know, teens a bit curious.
I mean, it's kind of common knowledge. I've been trying to train with Marcel, and he told me about the scar he got.
Mm-hmm.
I want details. I want to know what happened. I want to know why.
Of which?
How it was done, how severe it was, why it seemed like a reasonable thing to do. I don't
Why are
get
you
it.
so curious, then? Is this you asking?
Yeah, actually, it's me.
Not. Okay, then. Deserve doesn't have anything to do with it. I'll put it like that. My brother was the alpha of his pack. Marcel was a Cleith, moving up the ranks. Challenges. At the time, he was seen as the prospect. So, when he came to claim our niece as a bride, licks her lips and takes a drag. Ajax did what Ajax knows best, knew best. He's a tough alpha. We were a tough pack. Even when Maria went to Woldsmall, we gave Marcel a lesson, an understanding.
We
We all had to be there. You're
did
gonna
all
say
of you
no to
do
your.
it?
You're gonna say no to your alpha.
Did all of you participate, or were you just all there?
And why does that make a difference to you?
Because I'm not seeing through the same eyes. It does make a difference to me.
No, you're not. When your alpha tells you to do something, you do it. When he says hold him down, you hold him down. There was an understanding. And none of us say, hey, I didn't like it. Or hey, I'm not going to do that, because that's not how it's done. I challenged my brother and I lost. In the eyes of the nation, he is it. And I accepted that. Because I did it the right way and I lost.
Yes, I'm not.
So, I did what I did. The lesson was given. And we as the pack watched. And obeyed orders. Like any pack would do. There was a file of locks there, and he obeyed orders just like the rest of us.
And what was the lesson?
Just takes a drag of her cigarette. I think you know that already, Juno.
She just very shortly nods, kind of does a 1,000-yard stare, kind of directed nowhere really, more pointed down towards the table a little bit, not directly like looking down, but just angled. Just nods shortly.
She knows, but I don't.
As much as my niece likes to give a faraway look, as much as she tries to understand, neither of you will understand.
I'm trying.
What are we built on? What do you think he was doing?
I think it's a lesson that could have been taught
Really?
a lot.
Are you a Get of Fenris, Charlotte?
No,
Were you raised like we were?
no,
Were you trained like we were?
no,
Were you beaten like we were?
no.
Then don't tell me there was another way.
Okay.
You weren't raised like we were. You weren't bred like we were. I bred you to be something different.
I'm thankful.
My brother was a product of his environment. He was very good. One of the best. And he taught Marcel a lesson that we all know. We all grew up with. Marcel learned it.
Yeah.
Now you can sugarcoat it and you can say that's awful. But that is the way it is. And that is the road my alpha took.
But it's not the one you took with us.
No. I am not my brother. Nor my sister.
Thank you.
You shouldn't thank me, you're soft.
I suppose I could try to spin out something poetic, but you know what? You know what? I am. I'm soft, but don't I still get the job done?
You do.
Not the same way they might have, but I still get it done.
Just shrug. But there's the answer to your question.
I appreciate it. That you actually made the point and made sure I could understand it. Even though we're from pretty fucking different worlds. Even in all of one whole generation. I do.
It's my auspice duty to point out things. And to teach.
And I appreciate your adherence to your duty. Cracks kind of an awkward grin.
Doesn't say anything, she just takes a drag.
How's Lily been? Like, has she just been lilying really hard?
Lily doesn't seem as phased as you guys are. She
Oh.
just nods.
I point out the only reason Juno is phased because that is a failed willpower roll. And Charlotte would be getting the not the sirens, but the lights.
There's a glance.
I mean, she's just staring.
She'll actually take a second to like try to connect, try to kind of put together what kind of condition she's in.
By what means?
Backlink.
Sweet. I'd have to ask, but yeah.
No, that's cool. No, it's just
You-
through the pack link. She's kind of reaching out and making contact, trying to brush minds, trying to figure out what state she's in.
You get the ping through, and she when it kind of hits after the conversation's died down, she just kind of like blink and look up, turn directly to you. Blinks a few times. She looks all right. Ish.
Still with me? Get the link.
Yeah. Just about.
Okay.
It's fine. It's just memories. That's all. It's not it. Just carry on.
Yeah. So there's like a fleeting kind of stare back and forth. I mean, it's obvious what they're doing, but at least Juno seems to kind of come around as a result. And yeah, finally Charlotte will flick a glance back over to Lena. I mean,
Ice cold stare. Does that cigarette just inhales through her nostrils and comes out like a dragon?
for what it's worth. And I do mean it. I appreciate everything you're doing for us. She'll start to just kind of calmly pick herself up. You know, snag any empty bottles or pitchers or whatever. Then we'll kind of ping to make sure that Juno's still with her and kind of following cues.
No, she is, and she is also smoking. Just kind of blown out the side of her mouth. I see Charlotte getting obviously done. She gives a smile, a half smile to Lily, and nods at Lena.
Okay. Just need to double check something. Sure. Mm-hmm. And we got to roll for you. Okay. Silence.
And yeah, Charlotte picks up the empty containers, goes to like deposit things in the bar at the bar, in the receptacle, wherever the hell. Kind of
Thank-
glances at Juno.
Thanks for being open, Lena.
No problem, Juno. There's a stiff stand.
She stands as well. She gives a respectful nod to Lena, obviously being the ranking, and again, looks to Lily. See you later, Lily.
Lily just nods. Yep.
Yeah, she'll turn, try and start walking unless stopped.
Nope. The Crimson stare, though, there is, even from both of them, there's tension.
Can I try and read what the tension is?
Sure.
Holy shit. What a roll.
They're angry. Both of them. It's odd.
Like anything else with 6 successes or just anger?
Anger, but also it's not like disgust. It's more, it's not disgust or disappointment. It's more frustration.
Directed at.
Not directed at anyone in particular, with the situation itself. Lena is brimming. You can see it, sense it. But Lily even seems a bit exasperated.
If you both, if you want more drinks, you're all welcome to come and stop by. At least while Mother and Maria are fussing over Dana.
Noted. Lena was saying. Lily just nods slowly.
Is the thought line or any of it getting pinged through the link at all?
There's bits and pieces. It's kind of you catch a few glancing things where it's kind of messed with this underlying fuzz. And she just tight half smile, nods.
There's admittedly some confusion since she's not getting the whole thing, but glancing between them, I'll roll the peony for the sake of seeing how much of it she understands.
It's about the same actually as Juno. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both are frustrated. Both Juno and Charlotte will realize both are frustrated for different reasons, but still angry.
In which case, she'll kind of assess, reconcile it with what she's gotten through the link, and say, we'd be happy to have you and to keep talking if there is anything else.
And it's like Lena just shakes her head. It's better I'm not.
A respectful nod.
Nods. Still welcome. Even if you change your mind.
It's better I'm not.
Understood. Thank you both for the time.
Oh, go ahead.
Thank you both for the time, though. But I do have something I have to attend to. Feeling like effectively trying to dismiss herself, or Juno will start to walk.
There's a glance to Lily. Is she looking inclined to follow Lena, or
No, Lily just kind of stands there in the middle, kind of debating over which person to follow. She's kind of done herself a stump.
done herself a bamboozle? Is like Lena going one direction and Juno going the other?
No, they're skipping hand in hand.
It's more like, I know Juno's in motion. Is Lena in motion?
Yeah, she's starting to back off. Fists are white knuckling.
She'll shoot a glance to Lily.
Lily's weighing both options. She's like,
You want to tag out?
Turns and looks at you. For the first time, a little flash of anger in her eyes. What?
I was just offering that if you were worried about Lena being on her own, I could try to talk to her, but if I'm the source of the anger, I will fuck off.
No, you're not.
I figured that way, if you did want to talk to Juno, you could, and could try to talk to Lena.
Sure. We will continue to have outside influence in this family. She starts to walk after Juno.
It's kind of a thoughtful squint. Am I still an outside influence?
Turns very slowly. You haven't married Felix yet, have you?
Not through human means, no.
Then you're not part of this family yet.
Fair enough.
Lena may think so, but I don't yet. I don't mean to be rude.
No, that's fair. I appreciate you being honest.
But we constantly have people interfering. Even if their intentions are good. I'm getting tired of it. She just keeps walking.
She'll let Lily have it. Like, okay, you're right. I'm gonna just back away and then turn to see if I can keep up with Lena. And she'll keep, solid open contact through the link and let Judo know that she's gonna go see if she can talk Lena down, or at least find out what exactly is wrong. Lily's coming back to the house. And, it's periodically the, stay with me, buddy.
I mean, periodically, you'll get the just to describe what's going to be happening the entire time. You'll have the constant kind of like the flicker back, but it's kind of muffled. Like just to kind of, she's not thinking straight.
Yeah, it's just, she will just start every time she kind of feels that slide pinging to try to pull her back, trying to kind of weigh out the effect to the best of her ability. Just becomes a very prominent influence through the link every time she starts to feel it go.
Okay, who's going first?
I don't mind.
Pick.
All right, Katie, 1 or 2.
2.
All right, I'm going first.
Okay. Lily is marching, like, she even moves past you. She's marching that angrily.
But Juno's just kind of walking down the path, hoodie on, like effectively smoking through a pack of cigarettes just on the walk back, and she just sees like the stomping space marine that is Lily go past. Just kind of raises an eyebrow, and is she going towards Juno's cabin?
Mm-hmm. Get up the steps, slams open the door, just walks. You know what I mean?
Juno kind of watches her. But no, the cabin is assaulted.
I mean, the door just bangs off it quite angrily as she just stomps in.
Bounces, just kind of hangs there for a second. She'll follow up, shut the door, make sure it catches the latch properly. Still never right after it was destroyed. And what does she do? What's Lily doing?
Just opening the fridge and just angrily taking out, like, wrenching off one of the fucking beer bottles, twisting it to the point where she breaks the top of it. Curses, smashes it on the ground, and picks up another one.
She comes in, lets Lily throw her bottles around a bit, reaches in, grabs her shit beer, cracks it. Looks up at Lily.
You gonna let her talk like that about us, our tribe? You gonna let a weaver spawn talk like that about us?
She doesn't understand.
But she still gets to talk that shit.
She doesn't get to talk that shit.
She did.
She did. And to be honest, I don't think she understood that she talked shit, but it will be made clear.
Oh, that's fine. It's always made clear. It's always made clear. Everyone has to make clear things.
She had questions.
Of course she did. She always has questions.
She does.
Tell her to button her fucking weaver mouth then. Well, what right does she have?
She
She
can
hangs around with it. She hangs around with some low-bred dog. She thinks she can question our family. No, I like Charlotte. I like it. She's nice. She's good to leave. I appreciate it. But I don't tolerate that being said about my family.
No. You're right. But she wanted to understand.
What right does she have to understand?
She wants to be a part of this family.
She's not.
She wants to.
Well, that's good for her.
And that
maybe she
Maybe,
she can just dream.
maybe she can.
Or you're taking her side.
I'm supporting my brother's decisions.
That's good for Felix. He's not a guru.
But he's still family.
And that's fine. He can fuck whatever woman he wants. That woman talks that. Now, I have no problem with you. Spread her hands. But I don't like this.
What?
Putting us on display like we're some sort of case of what not to do wrong in the Fenrir. Who the fuck does she think she is? Now I have been quiet. Juno.
And I appreciate that.
No, you don't.
I do.
I have been quiet. I have not said a mumbling peep.
Now I want to hear it all.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, because you're with her. You
Not
sat
with
there
her.
with her.
She is my beta.
Well, then fucking treat her like it.
Lily.
What? Do you think I let Leaf talk about my family like that?
No.
Think I let Maria do it?
No.
You're goddamn fucking right I don't. Now we are family, Juno. I care. I support you. But I will not let our family be tarnished by some do-good weaver who thinks she's all mightier than thou just because Felix likes to get his dick polished.
All right.
I will not have us put on display.
We're not going to be put on display.
That's what she's doing.
No. She's not. And if she thinks she's going that way, I'm going to stop it. The last thing I want is to be put in a fucking case.
Well, that's what she's doing. And Lena, as much as I love my aunt, Lena has a soft spot because Lena can't handle the fact she could never have kids. So she'll cling on to anything that'll show the slightest bit of fucking affection because Lena was always like that. And I love her to pieces. She's my aunt. She's my blood.
I know what you mean.
But
she's not.
Girl put us on display. And plans to. Whether her intentions are good or not.
I won't let her do it.
Will you not?
I won't. You doubting me?
Maybe I am.
You doubting me?
Because she ordered you around like you were her pack mule.
She wanted some answers. She wanted to know a few things. So I gave her the chance. One chance to ask her questions.
Did you really?
I did.
Or you just too busy reliving Marcel, you know? Answer me that truthfully and we'll see.
I was. I'm not denying it. Before I sat down at that table, I gave her that chance. And what was said brought back a sting. I'm not going to deny that. Because why would I even lie to you about that?
You let it happen. You brought her into this. Now, she can write Felix all the fuck she wants. I don't care. But she came into family meetings. Family. That's not just on you. It's on Lena too. And I won't hold you in one higher position than the other. And I'm more mad at Lena than I am at you. But you're still both my blood. And I don't say this out of nastiness. I don't say it to hurt you. Fist bowl as she takes a breath.
I understand.
Do you really, or do you keep telling me that?
I do. I do.
Because she's in now.
I know. Like I warned her. And I told her.
You warned her.
I warned her. She was asking questions.
You warned her. She was asking questions and you still let her come to the meeting. You still let her in. Why?
Because I trust her.
More than you do us.
No.
Really?
Really?
But you trust her enough to let her in on family business. That means we're all equal.
No. Not entirely.
That
I
means
trust you. I trust
What?
Lena. And I trust all my brothers, cousins, and sisters. I trust them more than anything.
You just put her on the same level.
I did not. But I trust her. One of the very few that I'm family that I actually trust.
You trust non-family.
Lily.
I love Leaf. I love Maria. I would die for them. I would sacrifice so much for them. But I would never trust them with my family and our secrets and our skeletons and our demons. Never. But that is fine. You are my blood. Twitches. But if I hear her make one more comment, I don't care whose beta she is. I'll take her tongue and nail it to my door. She wants to see our way so badly, I'll show her.
Juno nods. Just once.
And if her dog tries to come for me, I'll give him a world I'll never forget.
I know you will. I know you will.
No. She starts to walk to the door, fist balled. No, you don't.
I'm just gonna go. She steps after her for a second, but she stops.
What do you do? Do you reach out to touch her?
No, like she walks to the door, she follows her, but as she's like reaching for the door, she would go to reach for it, but she stops herself and like kind of slams her foot a bit, like just the shifting of the weight.
Lily would turn her head slowly.
All right. Why is it everybody always tells me I don't understand a goddamn thing? Why can I not make that decision?
The fact that you have to ask me that, Juno.
That I'm not asking, Lily. Bringing it to attention.
Turns her head.
Now.
You've never.
Oh, go on.
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, no.
No. Go ahead.
Shit. What was I going to say? Fuck. Lost my train of thought instantly.
Fuck it. All right. Cool. Because when Juno says now,
All right.
2.
What's that?
Roll. She's gonna take a surprise round because this came mid-sentence.
That's cool.
Okay. 3.
What's that? Bashing?
Yep.
Fucking choked.
You take a headbutt to the chest.
With 5 successes, she just rocks it. And initiative or like, do you want me to just act?
Lily just stands there.
All right. Well, I mean, like I said, initiative because she's coming back.
Okay, cool.
Because she headbutts, she's getting headbutt back. All right. Oh shit. Dex.
You go first. The player goes first.
All right. Yeah, she's gonna headbutt her back.
He spends 2 rage.
I will spend just the 1 because that's all I can. That's. Is she dodging?
Yep.
She dodges.
Yeah, she dodges. So you go first again.
I'm just gonna fucking slam a 1. 3 successes.
Steps.
Her rage
Second
action.
Yep, the second because she used both that one to dodge. She gets 3. Three.
So.
Okay.
We'll add her again. 4.
She takes 3 off of it.
Takes 3 off. Still hits strength. 5 strength. 2.
Soaked.
Spending 1 rage.
Leah spent 2.
She dodged, right? So my rejection.
Hang on. I didn't roll.
Oh.
She's going to dodge if you took a swing.
I mean, I took the first swing. She tried to dodge that, so my rage action took the swing.
Oh, have you rolled for the swing?
That was just that one. That
Okay,
was 2 successes.
Yep, I have not rolled. I didn't roll for it yet. She dodges, barely though. Her second rage, Lily goes for this. She gets it. Take 2 straight to the face.
That's one of it.
Pops you straight in the jaw.
Sweet. Is it my go?
Yeah, because she used her rage to
Sweet.
dodge.
She is going to try and grapple.
Okay.
Strength brawl, is it?
Yep.
The same. 23.
Yes. Strength. Over. Unblocks you.
I doubt I have enough rage to even spend anymore.
Lily drops 1 more rage. Her roll. 1, 2, 3. Two.
What was that?
2.
2 to soak.
Yep.
Soaks.
Okay. There go. She has 1 more because she blew her last for rage. That's 3 to hit again. Same dice pool. 2. Discord is consistent as always.
Soaked.
Yeah, soaked.
Fucking leg sweep. Fuck it. If 8, I believe it is.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna attempt to side sweep you.
Both side sweeping each other.
2.
1 success.
You get it.
What?
No. She's not trying to
No?
sweep you. She's trying to get out, duck out of the way. She knocks 1 off that.
Alright.
Rolls deck athletics one after this, depending on your successes.
And what is it? Just flat strength? 1. 2.
She's still up.
Got a soak 2 though, right?
Yep.
No damage? Alright, fair enough.
Hang on now. Soaked whatever damage, I think, with 2.
Oh.
That was to maintain her standing, and she
Oh.
soaked whatever damage as well.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
And she have 1 more. Let me look at the release sheet. No, she doesn't. So it's Juno's go again.
Right then. I mean, it's up to Torna, but no one else could count on Katie in the side chat.
Oh, it drops. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck it,
there's
yeah.
like tackle has a recovery thing,
Mhm.
but sweep doesn't have one. If it hits, you just go prone.
Yeah, cool. I am half asleep, so yeah.
Is she down?
Yep.
All right. Gonna pin her while she's down.
Cool.
The strength bro.
Yep.
Lower diff. She's on the ground. That's a lot of successes.
Takes 4 off of it though.
Does, but she's pinned and
Okay.
applying damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take 4, 2, so 1. Oops. Only 1.
Soaked. So now it is Lily's go. Lily's going to overturn the grapple.
Fuck.
Even at a higher diff, I think she got it.
Two successes on my part. She needs. Is it
3? I think it's diff 7. I think it is. I think.
I don't know. I know to break free, it's just beat. I think to overturn, you need so many more successes.
Yeah. She got 3 anyway, and you got 1,
2.
2, 3, 4, 2. Yeah, I think she got it. Yeah, she got 3. Juno got 2 to resist it, and Lily got 3.
All right.
So
My turn again.
Yep.
Freaking out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now you break out. But that's your turn. Lily is now going to kick you. She's punch. It's too difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3.
Slipped 1.
Oof.
Ow. I'm just gonna fucking punch you in the face. Bucket. There we go. 3 successes.
She is going to try to get out of the way. She knocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. She knocks 2 off of that.
Still counts. That's lethal. If it headshots count.
You miss if it's a headshot.
I don't. I got 3 successes.
Did you?
Yeah, I got just enough, for it to hit. Because she only got. I got 3. She got 2. So she knocks 2 off.
Yeah. Okay, no, I looked at my own dice flow. I was like, that's a miss. Never mind. I'm like I said, I got called too. So.
That's cool. Relax.
Takes a headshot. Okay. We'll go again because she used to dodge. Although now she's after getting rage because she's getting damage. Cool.
Oh shit! Damn it! I forgot that's a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you'll go again.
All right. Well, now that I have rage because I've taken damage, I'm going to spend some of it. And she's coming in to punch. Keep it on par with the headshots. That's 1 success to hit. Yeah, dodged.
To use her main action, spend rage. You said you're spending rage?
I was.
Yeah. Go. You're first, remember?
That's just a normal, I didn't call it.
Dodge again. Take 1 off of that.
1. Strength plus 1. 2.
No, soaks 1. So you're both even, Steven, I think, in terms of damage. And so your go again.
Right, spending rage. Punching. Botch.
I'm gonna say you fall over.
God damn it.
She's at -2 diff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4.
Soaks 2. Rage. Is this rage action now? Gets up.
Yeah, you're on the ground, so that's your rage action.
Gets up. So it's her turn.
Okay. She's going to. This is a standard hit. She will spend the willpower to ignore wound penalties. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Might be it. Soaks 2. Yep, she's out.
Yeah, Lily just fucking. She hit you, but she didn't hit your head. So yeah, she just fucking belts you one right under the fucking intestine. Just an absolute vicious punch.
Yep, and she goes down. Passes out.
Lily, for her most part's not doing well either, because Juno did hit her a vicious fucking punch in the face, so she nose is busted the fuck open. Just spit blood, like onto the ground, and just actually walk off.
Juno remains passed out.
I mean, you'll eventually wake up, essentially.
I was going to say this is perfect time to transition to Charlotte. Unless you're done.
I got college in the morning.
All right.
I've been kind of clocking the time, and yeah, no, I gotta get to sleep. So I will catch Charlotte probably maybe tomorrow, if that's all right.
That's perfectly fine. Just close it out.